Hi Aries, welcome to your July and August 2017 Prosperity Reports. It's Raina here. I've redone this reading so many times I can't even count. This is a reading that I've done a couple of times before, and in those cases I did them for 3-month periods of time, and for the rest of the year I'm going to do 2-month periods so I can do them more often. So this will be for the rest of the summer, well, in the Northern Hemisphere at least, July and August. And before I talk about the cards, I just wanted to tell you about a couple of astrological transits that may be affecting you during this time period. So there's going to be a full moon in your 10th house of career on July 9th in Capricorn, okay? And this could be a time of recognition for you, Aries. So just keep that in mind. There's a conjunction on that day with the moon and Saturn. I mean, the moon and Pluto. And it's interesting because Pluto is transiting through your 10th house. It's taking a long time. It's going to be there until 2023. Pluto is having a very transformative effect on the very notion of career for you. So for some Aries people, it's very important, and maybe all Aries people, it's very important to keep in mind that you have to, it's kind of a dance, you have to be that self-starter that you are, and that's naturally what you are as a cardinal sign, as a fire sign. You're very independent and you're very capable of initiating action. But by the same token, you have to allow for things to happen that are beyond your control. With Pluto in the 10th house, things can, you know, appear that they're just dissolving before your very eyes. The things that you thought were so secure, especially if you're older and you're used to a certain way of life, and you may have been in a career for 30 years, and then all of a sudden you're going, what's going on here? Well, this is part of a larger influence of Pluto in our, what I call the pillars of our society, or, you know, like the structure of our society. Capricorn rules all of these systems, and they are being dismantled and healed, really, purified. So we're talking about the governments of the world. We're talking about healthcare and education and all these things. And if you're involved in that, especially if your career revolves around that, you may be wondering, you know, which end is up. But if you can continue to be, remain in your power and at the same time allow for things to change, you will be in a good position. Sometimes cardinal signs get a little bit controlling because they want to dictate everything, and you can't dictate everything, but you can dictate a certain amount, and that's what this is all about. And I think some of you are going to be starting your own business if you don't have one yet within the next 6 months, because your 5th house of Leo is very indicated during this time period. This could be a very important period of time for you to do that kind of thing. There will be a Mercury retrograde happening starting on August 12th and continuing until September 5th. So during that period of time, initiating new projects is not necessarily indicated, but there will be a solar eclipse in your 5th house, which, as I say, it can be creative projects, but also home businesses. And that's going to be happening on the 21st of the month during this Mercury retrograde. So it's not necessarily a great idea to initiate unless you really feel called to do so. But it can be something to, is what I think, that something could drop in your lap, an opportunity. Or it could be that it's delayed until September and beyond, because the solar eclipse can have a very long-lasting effect of, I would say, 3 to 6 months. So it's not necessarily something that happens on that date in August. But the thing that's really cool is that there's also a new moon in your 5th house starting on July 23rd. And this is at 0 degrees of Leo. So this is like that unknown quantity. Anything is possible. And so keep that in mind if that's something that speaks to you to start something yourself. And this could also be a creative project, by the way. When I look at Venus for you, you have Venus transiting through your 3rd house. And this is going to start on July 5th until the end of the month. And this could be anything that you profit from regarding writing and communicating. So YouTube, blogs, that sort of thing. Starting a book project or continuing a book project that you might have put on the shelf. And then on the last day of July, Venus goes into your 4th house of home and family, and that could be profiting through real estate. Mars is already transiting through there as July begins, and so Mars could be kind of that intense activity. Mars goes into your 5th house on July 21st. So then that activity shifts to your home business sector. And in July, on the 27th, Venus goes into your 5th house where the home business is. So that could be you starting to see rewards in that area. So now I'm going to talk about the cards. I've done a simple 3-card tarot spread. In the past position, we have the Justice card. For some of you, there may be some, if you are working for other people, there may be some sense of unfairness in the workplace that you have to seek a mediator regarding, or maybe even an actual lawyer. And I think that things are going very well, because this is a card of, the number 6 relates to harmony. It's connected to Venus. So there may be this sense that the other party is cooperating. And it is possible that some of you will go into partnership with somebody. Maybe you decide that you don't like the things going on at work and you want to do something for yourself. The outcome card is the 6 of Pentacles. So it's dealing with practical matters like your money, and you see the person holding a gold coin, and the person is also holding scales. So that the scale of justice. So what you get what you deserve. And this means that if you've brought some kind of matter to some mediator, you will get what you deserve. But it also can mean that you seek out situations that are fair. So with the Lover's card possibly meaning a choice, you may choose to work for yourself, and or work for somebody else that you feel is going to honor you and give you what you deserve. So it turns out for the best any way you slice it. Now I'm going to read a card from this is the Earth Magic deck, and it says Waterfall, Effortless. And I'll read what it says here. And this is about the art of allowing. That's what effortlessness means. You've come to the edge of your comfort zone and find yourself fighting to resist moving past that perceived precipice of who you are, how you can be, or what you can do. Spirit is asking you to step beyond the edge and allow yourself to do so with ease rather than struggle. Yes, at times, physical exertion is necessary, but when performed with fluidity and grace, even when the task seems daunting, you'll find that the movement moves you effortlessly. Approach the present situation or relationship with awareness and grace. Do not try to make it effortless. That just creates more strain. The key word here is to allow. This is not the time to fight, but to surrender to the will of spirit. Even if you are being asked to let go completely and tumble into the brink of creation itself, you will find the waters there to be ultimately still and calm. Keep your focus on your solar plexus and your breath, breathing through any tension, relaxing and yielding to the movement that is occurring at any given moment makes your life effortless. The solar plexus is the third chakra, and that is the power center. And so I'm assuming what they're saying is that sometimes when events happen that are beyond our control, that's when you get those butterflies or stomach ache, and it's because you feel like you're being assaulted and that you are being stripped of your power. And in a particular situation that has occurred for you, you may have felt that way. You may have felt that you were trapped in a corner and you had no choice but to accept it or to quit. And yes, sometimes it is that stark of a situation. And what is particularly true today is that this economy, and I'm talking about this, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, it's really affecting even the employer, where they feel the pinch, and so they try to get more out of people, less people, and that can feel very much like you are being exploited. And in a sense, you are being exploited. If you're being asked to do more work for the same amount of money, or sometimes even for less money, and if you protest, they say, well, okay, see you later, because they know that there are people waiting in the wings. That is a form of exploitation. But they may see it that that's their only way to do things. That's that they have no other choice. The Lover's card is about you having a choice. So obviously it all depends on your particular situation. But you may have to make a choice at some point if you're experiencing some of this. And as I said, you are having a full moon in your career sector. For some people, this could be retirement. This could be an ending of that sort. But that would be unless it's a forced retirement, that would normally be of your control. But of course, there could be other people that it's something that is being asked of you, that you're being asked to end your career because of your age or what have you, maybe your seniority, and they don't want to pay. But the thing is to understand when you must surrender to a situation and when you are to fight. The Justice card is about fighting injustice. So let's say that there is a scenario like that where somebody is asking you to step down because they want to pay somebody less money. With that full moon, something can come to light or come to an end in that venue of your career. And you may have to, or you may choose to fight because you think there's a higher purpose to it. But in other instances, it may be to your benefit. You might be having a golden parachute or something like that. So it's not just like a clear-cut thing where it's like it's going to be bad or it's going to be great. It might be a mixed bag, or it might be good even though it seems at first to not be so good. So the point is to flow with it and to understand that that nothing happens that seems bad that probably will not have something better right behind it. So, and I know that a lot of you believe that anyhow, because you're very positive and forward-thinking people. But let me see here. So we've got a card from this is what is it called? The Wisdom of the Oracle. I just got this deck. And you have poised 48. I'll read from that. Oops. Okay. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need, your skills are sharp, you come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. And that is certainly true because you have 2 new moons in one house, and that is your 5th house of creativity and your own business. And this Faith card, I'll show you the front. Oh, is that a unicorn? I love unicorns. I have faith that I can manifest the wealth and prosperity that I desire. And it is about stepping out in faith. If anything, if a door closes, you know that there's another more beautiful door to step through. It could simply be that you're going to be in the limelight with the full moon in the 10th house. And you are going to be called maybe to expand even more in the future. And you are an expansive sign. So that is a given. And in any case, Aries, I really wish you the best for the upcoming 2 months. And if you'd like a personal reading, please click on the link below. Otherwise, God bless you and have a great month.